Alright, hey, what's up guys, it's ScalarReaper789 here, aka Reaper Plays. I'm just gonna throw out like 28 billion disclaimers. First of all, the video quality is gonna be pretty garbage because I'm recording a already uploaded video. But basically, you guys asked for it, this video. I posted a comment of me doing this a week ago, and since it's comeback weekend, I figure we start with this. So I also don't really know what I'm going to say. I'm just going to try to explain everything that I see, and of course this is voiced over, so all this already happened, so I'm going to try to assume what my past me is going to talk about and explain about what future me is going to do. So right now I'm just gonna show, I'm just showing all the buttons. While I am doing this, I'm going to say that Minecraft's recent update it pretty much ruined one aspect of my FNAF map, which was the mask. I went to back up to activate the pressure plate. And it just gave me the pumpkin. So now apparently dispensers don't make you equip a pumpkin on your head. Like, I know it's a carved pumpkin, but it doesn't, like, if you activate a dispenser, it literally just hands you the carved pumpkin. It no longer puts it on top of your head. Alright, so these are where the animatronic levels will be applied before the game starts. Basically, when you press the start game button, it's going to run through a chain of command blocks, and depending on what scoreboard your thing has set when you press the buttons in the main menu, that will tell how much minecarts to place on the animatronics track. So as you can see here, these are all of the minecarts that will be placed depending on the level that you set, and there will also be repeating command blocks on the ground. I think I'm doing this right now. Yeah, it's going to scoreboard, players, test at P, whichever animatronic it wants to be, which apparently I put Chica, and it's going to be 5. So this is the scoreboard for if you set it to 5. So if you set it to 5, then it will run through a redstone comparator, which is then going to set a certain amount of command blocks that will only activate 5 pieces of redstone. You can see right here, this is going to be 5 command blocks. And each of these is going to set a block with redstone. Yep. And one of these redstones will go here. So if it's on level 5, it'll obviously put 5 redstones. If it's on level 6, it'll put 6 redstones. If it's on level 7, 7 redstones, all the way up till 20. That's one of the things that makes this map so difficult, is how high I set my difficulties to 20, like normal ultimate custom night, and how many animatronics. I think there's like 56 animatronics that I put in this game. Yeah, it's basically never going to be finished. I can't make any promises that this map will ever be finished, because I am known for starting great maps and then completely quitting. But my Minecraft night shift, I have posted that before. I am planning on continuing that series. I actually recorded night 3 and night 4. I just need to finish building night 5, and then also going to see what I'm going to do for night 6, because night 6 is going to be special. Can't tell you too much, but basically I'm just going to build night 5, and once I build night 5, then I'll post my night 3 and 4 video, and then my night 5 and 6 video. And then the dreaded nightmare mode, which I don't even know how I'm going to do that. At the same time, I'm also working on a... I was just explaining here that the redstone is going to summon minecarts. So if it's on level 5, it'll just summon 5 minecarts, and you get it, so on and so forth, until 20. Yeah, another thing I'm working on is I'm actually working on Night Shift 2, which probably no, I think, yeah, that's not a spoiler because I won't say anything about it, but I will tell you this. It is kind of inspired off of the second Five Nights at Freddy's. You could take that any way you want. Now, when you start, it will, of course, put the title, Last Night at Freddy's. It's just what I called it. I guess that's what the map is going to be, but it's really just custom night. And don't worry about everything. I will explain everything at some point. This video is like 42 minutes long. I've got a long time to talk. So that sets the glowstone, which is the lamp. That sets the power to 100. You can see right there, it's really simple. Just slash scoreboard player set at P, which is the nearest player, power 100. Which I should talk about nearest player. Basically, you can't play 2-player with this because it uses at P. This is also your power generator, so your generator will run out of power over time. And these little lights right here are your power bars. So you get 4 power bars, and if they all run out, then the lamp will turn off and you can't use anything. And then you will just be sitting in the darkness waiting for an animatronic. Like I said, it removes the glowstone and it sets barriers around you so that you cannot use anything. And it'll also remove your inventory of it'll remove your inventory of masks, or not masks, helmets and shovels, which the helmet is of course the camera and the shovel is the flashlight. That is, oh, so see how it says set block air? This is basically the barriers that will place if the power runs out. It's just extra precaution. You always want to make sure that your map is resetting before you play it. So I basically do loading screens here. I'll just have you sit in like a black dome or something. I'm sure plenty of maps have done that. This is cloning the dispenser that gives you your items. I'm gonna fly up to it right now, I think. Yep, right there. That's the dispenser. This dispenser is going to dispense your helmet and your flashlight. Your helmet and flashlight. Your camera and flashlight. It will dispense that for you because I want the names to be there. I could really just do like /give helmet /give, but you can see right there that's the helmet and that is the flashlight, or the cameras and that is the flashlight. I'm gonna be messing up all day, watch. Down here, let's see, what am I trying to explain? Oh, I'm telling you where it spawns. It spawns right here. That's where the dispenser goes, right above your head. So you spawn in, and it just appears right on top of your head, and then it will remove it later after that. So what it's doing here is setting time to midnight. The time is not using command blocks. The time actually uses real day. So as you could see before, if you set it to midnight, it doesn't do anything because that's when the game starts. But if you set it to day or sunrise, it will display a message that says 6 a.m. and it will teleport you back to the main menu. Me drinking water. I keep saying I'm trying to understand what everything is going on. I still remember making this video, so I know a lot about this map, so take my word for it. I know what I'm talking about. I just gotta get to what I'm talking about. And that right there just teleports you to the start. It just teleports you to your office chair, quote unquote. You want to know where your office chair is a lot if you're making a Five Nights at Freddy's map, because you're going to be teleporting back to the office at multiple times, like multiple times a night, especially if you're using cameras. So you definitely need to know the spawn point for your office, especially in big maps like this. I think I'm going to explain the coolant system. Yeah, okay, this is the coolant system. It's very easy. Basically, all you do is you run a redstone line down here into a command block. This repeating command block is going... It should set the scoreboard. I'm gonna have to end up deleting the block above it because I can't get it. Also, I got a different mic. It probably doesn't sound good. This is my headset mic, but I do have a studio mic that I got for Christmas. I just haven't gotten to using it yet. It's very complicated, so eventually I'll be using that. See, all it does is set your scoreboard, which AC is air conditioning, obviously, and it sets it to 70 degrees. 70 degrees is the base degrees. It will also set a title on your action bar that says temperature set, or AC set to 70 degrees, because it should tell you. I think I'm trying to find... Yeah. That's the AC right here. The maximum is 113 or 114. 114. In the real Five Nights at Freddy's, you would die, but I don't want to do that. So I just have it to where you have a warning that it's 114. And if it's higher than 90 degrees or at 114, then heat animatronics become faster. And Chica, which is our first heat-related animatronic, can kill you. I will get to the animatronics later because I know you guys are dying to hear what these animatronics are about. So I got a lot in store for you. So whenever I get to the animatronics, I will talk about that. Moving on from here, let's see what I'm going to talk about. As you can see, it had a cooldown. Basically, if you need to know how to do that, basically just clone a button. That's all you got to do. Just clone a button. / clone the coordinates of your button, which is usually going to be 1 block. Paste it again, so you should have the same coordinates twice. I think I'm going to go find the button, actually. It should be below the map. Or not. No. All you have to do is just clone the text twice so that you have the same thing, and then write the coordinates of where you want it to clone to after that. So, for example, if the button is at 1, 2, 3, it would be / clone 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 if you want to clone it to 4, 5, 6. These are the doors. These are very special. You have a lever, and one side is unactivated redstone, and the other side is a torch with activated redstone. I'm going to fly over here. These are what the doors look like. If you want them to be animated, you need to have 4 animations. 1 is air, 2 is 1 block down, 3 is 2 blocks down, and 4 is 3 blocks down, or completely closed. The game will automatically test for the block, and if the block is not there, if an animatronic is there, and you don't have the door closed and it tests for the block, then it will jump scare you. If you have the door closed and it does test for the block and it does see it, it will not jump scare you and it will actually teleport away. As you can see right here, I just used the same cloning technique, by the way. I just did /clone and then the coordinates of the doors and then the coordinates of where I wanted to paste the map. That's the redstone. By doing so, you have an open and closed system. You have one side that's on and one side that's off. So if you flick the lever, then the unactivated redstone will be activated, and then redstone will activate the redstone torch, making the redstone torch turn off. Meaning the activated redstone is not activated. So it's like a switch system. I'm assuming you understand what I'm talking about. Yes, map making in Minecraft is not an easy process. If you guys ask me how I learned all this stuff, it's actually a mix. I'm not gonna lie, I have looked up tutorials sometimes, but I have developed my own form of map making by now. It's not like I'm experienced. I wouldn't say I'm experienced, but I definitely know how to make a map. Especially since this is on Pocket Edition, so I have half as much resources as a Java Edition map would be, but I actually like Pocket Edition better. It's a lot more simple. Everything is easier to do. You just have to know how to do it. Right here is the power system, by the way. Whenever you have the doors closed, this minecart will run over a command block. It does it for both doors. Let's see, what am I doing here? Yeah, it will activate both redstones, and the cart will simultaneously run through, and every time it goes over there, it will remove your power. So if you close both the doors, then you know your power will be depleted, obviously. And don't take that for granted. Power depletes very quickly in this game mode. Since I wanted to make this as realistic as possible, but also custom, because at the end of the day, this is a custom night, a custom night. It's not supposed to be exactly like the real Five Nights at Freddy's. By the way, map inspiration, obviously FNAF 2. I'm assuming you know how to make a piston door. Oh, yeah, it's literally just redstone running into a piston. That's how the vents work. I haven't actually rigged the vents to do anything yet, but of course animatronics will crawl through your vents. It's going to have the same system with Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where they jump in front of the screen and then you have to put on the mask. Like I was saying, oh, this is the Celebrate poster, by the way. Probably knew that. I think I said that in my very first video of this map. But yeah, map inspiration, definitely Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and Pizzeria Simulator. Yeah, I would say that's my two main inspirations for this map. Oh, yeah, that's the east doorway. This is the west doorway. And it's according to if you're facing the office, not if you're in the office. That becomes an issue for the camera, is because the east hallway is on the left side of the cameras and the west hallway is on the right side, but the west door is on the left side and the east door is on the right side. So if you're looking at a camera and it's on the right and it says east, and it says west, then go to the left and go east. Close that door because it's the opposite. You have to be paying attention. This is how the flashlight works. Basically, you have a constantly running command block. Yeah, see, you have to make an enchantment that only works for that item. Fortune only works for tools, and protection only works for armor. So I use Fortune for my shovel, And if it enchants the shovel successfully when I'm holding it, it will activate a command block, which will then fill the black blocks in the hallway. You can see right here the black blocks in the hallway. It fills them with air instead of being black concrete. And it plays sound random click. Basically, the random click is just, a flashlight sound, so it sounds like you're turning on a flashlight. So you'll see me use it here. It clears the hallway, and you can see down almost as if you're shining a flashlight. Illusions, illusions. Oh, and this fills it back to concrete, so when you turn it off, when you turn it on, the torch goes blank. When you turn it off, the torch goes on, and it activates the command block, which will fill it with concrete right back to where it was. How long has it been? It's been 21 minutes. I still have 20 minutes left. Okay, that's still the flashlight. Please comment below if you guys have any like specific questions. I'm happy to help. I respond to like a lot of my comments. I respond to like every single one of my comments, unless it's hate. But even if I don't respond to it right away, I will eventually do it. This is not the camera. Wait, no, this is the camera. Never mind. Camera works the same as the flashlight. Enchants. If it does enchant, it will teleport you, and it will set block sand. This is the most important thing you want to do if you want jump scares only when you exit the camera. If you set a random block with sand, right, every time you enter the cameras, for example, Golden Freddy here, I think at this part I was trying to find a spot where it tests for sand. Basically, if you have sand here, right here, every time you open the camera, and then when you get out of the camera, sand disappears, you can have animatronic systems that will constantly test if it's sand. And if it's sand, then it will test for air. And once it tests for air and you exit out of the camera, then it continues the circuit. It's a two-step circuit. It first has to see if you go in the cameras, which is if it's sand. Then it has to test if you go out of the cameras. If you go out of the cameras, then it removes, and then it will jump scare you. Or, like Golden Freddy, it will test for air first. Or no, it'll test for sand for you to go in the camera. Then it'll test for air. When you get out of the camera, it will appear in the office, and you've got a couple of seconds, and it'll start testing for sand again, and you have to go back in, and then ungo again. A way I die to Golden Freddy, because I play this map a lot, is Golden Freddy will spawn in the office, and I will put my camera up, but I won't put it back down. You have to put the camera back down in order for Freddy's system to register, or else he'll just kill you in the cameras. I think I might have been doing something here, actually. Like, side doing something. Right, oh, that was Golden Freddy's jump scare, by the way. You get teleported to that spot when he, jump scares you. I'm gonna try and upload this video today, by the way. You guys might not see it until Saturday, though. Ooh, I think... Wait, hold on. I gotta see what I'm doing here. Oh, that's a stop sound minecart base. If you don't have that command block, playing, that stop sound minecart base, when you have every animatronic on 20, all you can hear is minecart sounds, and it's so annoying. So, yeah, you just put that command block and it fixes everything for you. Silence. I think I actually have ambience in the game. It's in-game. It's in-game, though, so it's Minecraft, because I refuse to use any texture packs. I had a person in the comments, actually. They were talking about... I think I'm going to put it in the video here, because I like to put responsibility on my future self to edit the photo in. But he was offering me this texture pack, and basically it actually helps a lot if you give me suggestions and stuff, but it actually also supports the whole point of this custom night. Yes, I said custom night on purpose, because I wanted to make this map as smooth as possible, and adding any sort of external resources is just going to kill it completely, and then it won't upload to MCPEDL because they think I stole somebody's content. I did that before with a Bendy map that I made. I made that full Bendy in the Ink Machine map. It was called The Dark Times. TM. Copyrighted, so don't try using that title. I'm kidding. Yeah, it was called The Dark Times, and I had chapter 1, 2, and 3. I think there was like 5 chapters, but I had chapter 1, 2, and 3 fully done, and I wanted to upload chapter 1. But since the texture pack was a texture pack by Bendy the Demon 18, shout out to that dude. He's got I think he's got like 18k subscribers. I'm pretty sure he's popular. Yeah, you guys might know who that is, but I used a texture pack that he created. But since it was using his texture pack, it made it look like I was just using his map. So they didn't approve. Yeah, that Funtime Freddy thing is gonna be the most difficult thing, and there's no death coin in this version, so it's not like you can just stop caring about animatronics. You have to do every single animatronic. That's why I actually think that this game might be impossible, especially on mobile Minecraft. It's just impossible. Your reaction speed. Oh, I'm exposing myself here. This music box room is not connected to the rest of the pizzeria because it has to play the I forgot the name of the Puppet Box song, but yeah, it gives you snowballs, and then you hold the snowballs, and it winds the music box, and if it gets too low, then the puppet will pop up, and then, of course, kill you. But I didn't put any jump scares in here. It was strictly how to do it, but I think I might have played it towards the end. That's what I should do. I should start making some videos about me trying to play it, because you guys haven't actually seen me try to play the game, mainly because I don't have the main menu system. I have to make a you died system. I have to make a game over system. I have to make a winning system, because it would be impossible to win without making a win confirmation. And then I would, of course, have to fix the main menu so that you can set the animatronics. That's going to take years to do. Here's all the animatronics. Here's Shadow Bonnie, Shadow Freddy, Lefty, JJ. Appear in the hallway and take the flashlight. Balloon Boy, take the Freddy mask. as you can see, I have billions of animatronics. Am I gonna go through all of them? I think I should. I'd like to. Balloon Boy, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mangle, I have the Nightmares, I have the Phantoms, I have the Fun Times, I have the Rock Stars. They're all in the game. I just don't like all the animatronics are in the game, but I just haven't made them able to move because that takes a long time. Again, I'll explain that later. Bonnie goes to the East Hall, close the door when he appears. Chica goes to the kitchen. If you hear her in the camera, the kitchen camera, use the coolant system. Foxy, I haven't done yet, will run to either hallway, close the correct door. That was a funny, or not a funny, but a cool little technique that I was going to do. It was going to be a randomizer. You have to close the correct door that you hear Foxy coming from. You have to keep checking the cameras, or else you won't know. You have to check the hallways. Yeah, you have to check the hallways. Depending on which hallway he's in, that will determine where he's going to run to. Of course you'll hear his running though, but you can't tell which side he's coming from unless you're in the office. Toy Freddy will go to the hallway, to the office, use the flashlight, or the Freddy mask. Toy Bonnie will go in the east vent, close the door. Toy Chica will go into the west vent, close the door. Mangle will go to the hallway and office, but from above, like she'll dangle from the ceiling, like in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Then I have Phantom Freddy, who I haven't figured out, Phantom Chica, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Mangle. Oh. Phantom Mangle, Springtrap, Withered Freddy, Withered Bonnie, Withered Chica, Withered Foxy, Withered Golden Freddy, which is just normal Golden Freddy. As you can see, he will appear in the office. Pull the camera up. I should put "and" down so you remember. Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Foxy, Nightmare Mangle, Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmarion, or Nightmarione. I think I might have murdered that. Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, Funtime Chica, Circus Baby, Ballora, Ennard, Molten Freddy, oh my gosh, Scrap Chat, Rockstar Freddy, Rockstar Bonnie, Rockstar Chica, Rockstar Foxy, and Security Puppet. Pretty sure that's 50-something animatronics. I'm not joking. So yeah, that's all the animatronics. And speaking of animatronics, I think the only thing I have left oh, wait, no, I think I might be explaining the cameras. Don't want to get too hype. Yep, I'm explaining the cameras. Okay, here's where the cameras go. Every time you press a camera button, it will set a redstone block. I'll show you where. And it will also play a sound. That's just, you can look up the play sounds. I'm not going to tell you all the play sounds. You can look it up. That one just sounds like a flip, kind of. This is where the redstone blocks go, by the way. I have just a huge line of every camera, and I name them so that I remember which ones they are. Here's a music box, by the way, the prize corner, which is back there. Basically, it will set a redstone block right where I'm standing, and when you get out of that, it will clear that entire line of redstone. So no matter where the redstone is, it will clear everything, every little space. I think I put it. Yeah, it teleports you here. That's Golden Freddy. Yeah, Wait, no, that's set block. There it is, fill. Fill air. It fills that entire space with just plain air, so that you're not teleported to the camera. I need another water break. 1 second. That is the kitchen, by the way. When Chica is near, it will literally teleport Chica over there. And if she's near there, when you enter the camera, it will say audio only, of course, but you can hear the sounds of Chica rummaging through the kitchen. I promise you, you'll know what it is when you hear it. It's basically like just a loud chopping sound. It's the crossbow shoot, but it's like a chopping sound, kind of. It reminded me of Chica in the kitchen. And now, those are some of the Phantom animatronics, by the way, if you're wondering which ones those are. Hold on. Alright, here is the last part that I have to talk about. It's the animatronics. Basically, we have the minecarts here, obviously. This is the good part. We have the talk words. We have the thingies here. These are very simple. You literally just build up 3 blocks. Okay, then you build 3 out with a space in the middle, and then 3 out, and then 3 up again. And then in the middle, you put a command block, and it basically adds the scoreboard to whichever animatronic you are trying to add it to. Which, for example, for here is Bonnie. Could be Chica, Foxy, Freddy, Mangle, anybody. Right here was Bonnie. I put Springtrap. I don't know why I put scoreboard objectives, but that's not the command you put in. I think I was just saying if you want to add scoreboards. Okay, deleting that. These will run 20 times, obviously, depending on how, or if you put a certain amount of minecarts, they will go fast, depending on how, however you wanna consider that. Here, right here is testing if their scores are a certain number. If their scores are high enough for them to move, then it will set a redstone block over here in front of their path, causing them to move, which is just teleporting them to a certain location. Literally just TP at E, name equals whatever your animatronic is. You have to use a name tag to name the armor stands, the animatronic name, by the way. See, it will say TP at E, name equals Bonnie, and then whatever area you want, and then facing whatever area you want. The coordinates do not matter. Do not copy my coordinates, because it will most likely not be the same as yours. Unless you're copying the exact dimensions of my world, which I highly doubt. Basically, once they get high enough, they will move, and when they get to a certain point, they will test to see, or they'll TP to either like a camera, their main camera, or the door, and they will test. It'll run a timer, and after waiting a certain amount of time, it'll test to see if your door is closed or not. And if it's not closed, then it will jump scare you. If it is closed, it'll teleport you back to its spawn point or its reset point, and it will restart all over again. And I think that's it for this map. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but well, maybe tomorrow. Yeah. I think. I don't know what I'm doing here actually. I think this is the end. Could very well not be. But in case it is, I will see you guys next time. Now we wait to see if it's the end or not. What you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think this is the end here because we're nearing 42 minutes. So, like I said, I'll just see you guys in the next video. Comeback weekend, stuff like that. Hype, new merch, ordinary activities coming, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.